yesterday, and tomorrow morning we're gonna go down there. Me and Bill Hester to Harris County, and unless you want to come too, and try and get another emergency restraining order against her.
Yeah, well, we had a one there for all of them and everything, and the judges was supposed to be taking care at that time, and then they what was that, in February?
No, that was in December.
And look where it is now. It's almost May, middle of April.
But see,
and everything, this crap, and she keeps pulling this crap on that damn judge does.
Well, see, the thing about it is, too, is, now we got the evidence now where Ginger Lott lied to the court about what happened to Mother when she went to the emergency room. She didn't tell the court she went to the emergency room. They said that Mama fell. You know.
Mama can't fail.
That's right. Yeah. They dropped her. And then she went to the... See, if we had known she went to the emergency room, it'd be even that much better. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't know all that. But now we know all that. And she didn't tell us nothing. She's not talking to us. You know, and Candace sent her some stuff out yesterday, told her if she didn't respond back to us, we were taking her before the Guardianship Certification Board to get her license. And then, you know, if Mama dies on their watch, there is criminal. May not be civil, but there is criminal.
Yeah.
And she told me...
Because she's not doing that, because I don't know what her and Rainer done then, Mama, because like I said, Mama just went completely she was talking to you and kind of laughed at your jokes and talking about stuff like that, to just staring straight at that TV.
Yeah.
And stop eating, wouldn't even open her mouth for her to be fed or anything.
Yeah.
She just shut that mouth.
Yeah.
And everything, because whenever they did, that's whenever she really started.
Yeah.
I don't know what they told her or what, or they made her so upset and everything. She's just going to die, so I'll just shut up and I don't have to deal with it no more. Maybe they'll get along and be over with.
Yeah, I don't know what they said to her.
I don't know either, because everything's hush-hush. It doesn't want to share anything. They're so sneaky. And we had requested that we would be, that's why I requested Hester, Bill, and then have somebody there with them that's neutral, like him or something like that, there when they're talking to her, so we know exactly what's been said and done.
Video her. We wanted to be videoed, or depose her, and have her show up in court.
For what? It's just videotaping her and everything with that, but they're interrogating her and everything, him and Ginger, because I told him, I said, did you tell Mama how much y'all charging? You said you want about her health and her well-being and all this stuff, and she thinks that you're coming through because you're a friend of hers and stuff. I said, she's not, because if she knew what you was charging, she would tell you to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
And everything. I said, did you tell Mama what you're charging the time you come up to the seal? And that's whatever I said, before you read a thing, and I said, well, I hope that y'all have to end up in bed, laying in bed with bed sores all over you, and people dropping you, not taking care of you, giving you water and stuff.
Well, these caregivers don't do this quite what she's doing. And I feel sorry for the caregiver, because she wants to do good, but she don't have no directions, no nothing.
Yeah. Well, that one is that Nicole, I think she's getting worse and worse about, because she said that she's lying more.
Yeah, well, she got caught on that video twice lying, you know, and then she's in there with Ginger and Rainer in there looking at that camera.
Yeah. And we know what's going on and everything like that, and Ginger puts that cup over it. Yeah. And you said she took the camera.
Yeah, she took it away from her.
And everything. And like I said, in there, because there was a cup there with wires hanging in it, so I guess they did fake it out or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I said, because I never got a chance to get it, because she told me that one time to get away from it and stuff, that she didn't want nobody to know. And like I said, Nicole wouldn't stay out because she quit smoking, but she used to go out there and smoke and everything whenever we come in.
She leaves that room, stays gone for a little bit of time, and cameras caught it. She wasn't there 24/7.
Oh, no, when we're not there, she does. But when we're there, she don't.
Right.
Everything. She hangs out in there, and then found out by accident that Ginger and Rainer had been there earlier, just before I got there. I would have been there right at the same time before that darn traffic there in Tomball.
Yeah.
I would have been there exactly the same time, because I sit there almost an hour. It took me an extra hour to get there because of that damn traffic there on
you just
49.
But she was not. She was lethargic when you got there, wasn't she?
Well, she wouldn't say nothing. She wasn't on. She was staring at the TV, wouldn't say nothing, wouldn't open it. She took a few little sips of that stuff. That's why I told her to go. I said, that can't be quenching her thirst. I said, that gelled up like that. And I said, you might as well just give her Jello. Jello don't quench no thirst. And I said, what's it doing to inside her body if it's doing that?
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna keep you online. I'm gonna try and call 911, okay?
Well, let me know what's going on and everything.
If you want to, you can listen. I'm fixing to call them. You want to listen?
I don't care.
Okay, hang on. Let me see if it goes. Egg call. Let me see if it goes. Let me see. 911. Okay, yeah, it's going through so far. Are you there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just listen up.
Harris County.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Sherry Johnson. I'd like to make an emergency elderly abuse report and have an ambulance at a nursing home facility.
What's the address?
It's 7450 Willow Chase 77070.
7450 Willow Chase?
Yes, ma'am.
That shows to be Houston. Let me just verify it with them, okay?
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
All right. You still there, Cindy?
Uh-huh. Police or fire. This is Harris County with the transfer. Can you verify jurisdiction? Sure. It's 7450 Willow Chase Boulevard. It's 7450 Willow Chase? Yeah. Okay, I'm not showing that as a valid address. 7450 Willow Chase. Do you have a cross street?
It's at 19...
FM 19 West, FM 1960.
It's the Hampton at Willowbrook.
Okay, I've seen Breckenridge as a cross street. Is that correct, ma'am?
Ma'am?
Is Breckenridge your cross street?
Yes, I think so.
Thank you, I'll take it. Ma'am, well, they need medical also. Okay, I'll transfer to Houston Medical then. Please stand in line.
All right. Wow.
Houston Fire and Medical, what's the location of your emergency? I'll transfer. Thank you. Houston Fire and Medical, what's the location of your emergency?
7450 Willow Chase.
Spell that?
WILLOWCHASE. 77070.
And what street crosses Willow Chase at the closest corner?
I think it's Breckenridge or It is.
Okay, Breckenridge. And is it a house, apartment, a business, or on the street?
It's an assisted living dementia center.
Is there a suite number?
It's the Clare Bridge Place, apartment number 3. It's right across the street from the fire department.
What is your name?
My name is Sherry Johnston.
Telephone number you're calling me from, ma'am?
I'm calling you from 281-622-1771.
What is your emergency?
My mother is a resident at the Clare Bridge Place, and she needs to go to the hospital, and no one...
What are her symptoms? What's going on that she needs to go to the hospital?
She's being neglected. I need to have a police officer come out here to verify this.
So you're wanting medical and police?
Yes.
Is your mother awake right now?
She's somewhat awake, but she's not eating and she's not drinking. She's severely dehydrated. And they got a catheter on her with pus, and nobody will respond back and share no information with us.
She's got a catheter with pus, you said?
Yes, pus in her urine. She's under a guardianship program in Harris County, and her guardian refuses to return our calls and to communicate with us.
Okay. Is your mother awake right now?
Off and on.
How about right now?
I don't know. I'm sitting in my car outside the facility.
Is she able to talk normally?
No. She just whispers.
Okay.
She weighs 106 pounds last time they weighed her.
Okay.
She's got bed sores.
Hang on. Dispatching emergency, this is 7450 Willow Chase, unit number 3. Is this correct?
That is correct.
At the Claridge Place?
Clare Bridge Place.
Clare Bridge Place.
And I also need a female police officer to come so they can inspect.
Okay, hang on for me 1 second. I'm going to transfer you back to the police so that you can give them that information.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Because I just want you to know that we are dispatching for your mother as far as the medical goes.
Okay.
And I'm going to transfer you back to the police so that you can give them the information as well. Okay?
All right.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson.
Thank you.
Hold on. You're welcome.